Hey, ladies. My name is Gabriel Wallace, the president and founder of GP Publishing, number one international best-selling author of 3 books. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying these are facts. Um, Shouts out to AJ for allowing me this opportunity to come before y'all and just share some knowledge and just to share a little background on myself and my company. About 5 years ago, working a regular corporate America job, I all of a sudden became depressed because I was suppressing something on the inside, just like a lot of you have been doing for a while now. That thing was my book, my baby. And I suppressed this for so long, I lost any passion for anything until I was able to get the book out. So I ended up quitting my job cold turkey to research on what's the best options for it. Should I go the traditional publishing route? Should I self-publish? I just didn't know. So I took 6 to 8 months researching that. And finally, I was able to get my book done in a weekend. Yes, I said it, in a weekend. But I found out during the whole process, I love that process. We rarely get a chance to see things through. Like if we're on a project on the job, we rarely get to see the finished product. And this what publishing allowed me to actually do. So once I published my own and was wildly successful and was able to go on tour for about a year, I was like, wow, it was one of the most amazing feelings ever. From a financial point, I was broken, but from a spiritual point, I was more free than I've ever been in my life. This has been an amazing journey. So throughout the process, I began to help others, publish their book and get their book out. And I turned around and looked at it and I said, man, this is a business. This is something I was called to do with all the negative channels out there, from radio to television, you name it. I feel like GP Publishing was created to push back some positive energy, some positive ideas back into the world. So that's why we only publish motivational, inspirational books or business books, just so we can stay true to our core values. So I just really wanted to let you know, how did we get started, where did it come from, Greater Purpose Publishing. So I was able to go on and publish three books. One of the most important things is being passionate about what you're doing. So if this book is not a passion project or something that you're sharing your expertise on, really dig deep and figure out what you want to talk about, what you want to write about, and who you're actually writing it to. So, and these are things I want you to really take away. Know this: what you're writing a book for. So, the passion project, is it something to build your business platform? Who are you talking to? Because your book is not for everyone. Yeah, I run across a lot of people that are so fixated on trying to market their book to everyone. Everyone doesn't want to hear your story. Your story is tailor made for others, for generations to come. And you can't continue to be um, selfish with your story. Because your story, your experience is not for you. It's for you to help free others from their turmoil, from their setbacks. So, as long as you know that if you're still here, that you have purpose and what you have to say matters. A book lives on forever. One of the most important things, and I'm sure you'll hear about this in your workshop, is an outline. I'll say it again. one of the most important things you can actually think of and actually do is create a outline because it gives you focus. And another thing is like figure out your writing style. Do you like to write in chunks? Do you like to write minute by minute, 10 minutes, 15 minutes at a time? Or do you just like to take, a weekend and write in bulk? For me, I spend more time on my outline than I actually do writing. So when it's time for me to actually sit down and write, it flows. I think just about every book I did, it was probably in a weekend. So being able to develop that outline and really grow that outline, and when it comes down to it, don't think, just write. That's what the outline allows you to do when you take your time filling it out. It allows you to just write. Remember that. Don't think, just write. Don't think, just write. Well, that's enough of that. But I really wanted to do something special for y'all. I know we have the Black Friday coming up, so what I wanted to do just for you all, and just because y'all, do business with AJ, I wanted to do something special for y'all. So I'm thinking a major group discount, or I want to offer y'all 50% off any of my packages. That's right, 50% off any of my publishing packages. This would be good through Black Friday, but I'll tell you, I haven't announced this yet to the public. So y'all probably want to make a decision fast because I'm only taking 20 people. That's it, 20 people, and half off people, that will go very fast. So I just want to thank you all for your time. I look forward to working with you all. You can reach me by my website. It is gppublishing.rocks. That is gppublishing.rocks. Also, you can email me at gppublishingrocks@gmail.com. And in the meantime, you can check out any one of my books. One of them is called the Amazon Self-Publishing Bible. So everything you need to know of how to market, how to set up your launch parties, how to get reviews for your book, everything you need to know how to write it. It even has example of outlines you can actually use that will fit your book. My first book is called The Journey to Better, 10 Steps of Transforming Poverty into Prosperity. It's just a book about my life and how I was able to overcome poverty through faith, a broken mindset, and really break the cycle on my family. And another one is called The Leadership Legacy, How to Effectively Lead Today with Tomorrow in Mind. Awesome book for people that's looking to lead and to really learn how to actually become a leader and allow you to develop your people to do the same and to replace you. Legacy people. Everything's about legacy. So you can find any of these books on Amazon.com. Oh, and I forgot to mention, my company has published over 24 books. These are just some of the examples. I've had the pleasure and blessed to be able to work with so many awesome authors and people that's really looking to get their message out to the world. And to mention, all of them have been bestsellers with a 95% satisfaction rate in getting your book out there. So, thank you all for your time. You all enjoy your workshops. God bless.